Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon X Randomizer Nuzlocke. This is part 26 and we are back in Dendemille Town listening to this good old Pokemon Mystery Dungeon-esque music. We have ourselves the big old windmill, and it came to my attention that 2 episodes ago we went and started going towards Frost Cavern, and we had some trouble with some of the Pokemon there, and we really beeline straight to the end. Yesterday, or well, not yesterday, but last episode, we went ahead and completed Frost Cavern, appropriately leveled. But you know what I still haven't done? I haven't checked out this town. I just completely ignored it. I ran straight through it and was like, I want encounters, I want to go, you know, to the Funland, and I completely skipped over this place. So we are going to go through and make sure that we can actually, you know, grab all the items in this town that may be useful to us, like TMs and stuff. So we're going to do that before we go ahead and make our way down to Anistar City in a little bit. But for right now, let's see what people have. One of the ways the Pokemon trainers make the Pokemon strongest use TMs, and you're going to give me a TM, right? I know it's a bit sudden, but do tell me, do you have the TM for Dazzling Gleam? I don't know if I do or not, actually, but sure. Well, I can't find the TM for Dazzling Gleam anywhere. That's tragic. My TMs are randomized. This is unfair. Even when it's cold, I wear shorts, but that's not a facade. This is facade. Is it facade? No, it's Flash Cannon. Okay, alright. That's a pretty good TM on certain Pokemon. I don't think we have anyone on our team right now that would want it, but I am curious if anyone can learn it, because that's part of the fun of randomizers. Infernape with Flash Cannon. You know, we did struggle with Xerneas, although Flash Cannon Infernape is not going to be the cure to dealing with Xerneas in the future. It's really not. We're going to want, like, Poison Jab, however. If Poison Jab Infernape could be a thing, that would actually be kind of crazy. Poison Jab Infernape, I'm actually double checking if I have it, although I'm pretty sure we don't, yeah. Poison Jab Infernape would actually be a respectable counter to Xerneas, so that is something to consider. We would have to, you know, randomly get it though. I want this out, not my bike, just in case. Oh, damn it. I was going to say, just in case we find something crazy, and I didn't finish the sentence because I didn't want to jinx it, and it turns out that I got an Electrizer in a randomizer where I forgot to enable trade evolutions. So even if we had an Electabuzz, it still wouldn't be useful because I'm a silly Billy. When things look alike, I try to find differences between them. When things look different, I try to find similarities. It's a lot of fun. For example, how many similarities do you think Tynamo and Mothim share with each other? They both have a T, an M, and an O in their name. That's pretty similar. They're both Pokemon in the Pokemon universe. That's pretty similar. They're probably in the same game at some point. Maybe. I don't know many similarities between those 2 Pokemon. What a crazy 2 Pokemon to pair together, actually. But nothing too crazy in that house. Do we have anything interesting down here? The bad guys are all like, we'll take over the world. I think it'd be really hard to look after everybody. You're thinking too much. Stop that. Go get your brain rot on TikTok, child. No more thinking. How many of the... I'd be a terrible parent. How many of the Pokemon have you found in the Mountain Kalos Pokedex? Ooh-ha! Ooh-ha! What a fun thing to say. You found 70 or more. Now we're talking. This is for you. A Shell Bell. Okay. Okay. We already have a Shell Bell, so not too crazy. It's a good item. It's better, like, the start of a playthrough when, you know, the little amounts of HP actually, like, mean something. At this point, if you heal 8 HP, who cares? So, better just have leftovers, really. What do we have in here? I think this is the last house to check out, actually. Pokemon are amazing. They learn and forget moves immediately. Oh, move Rememberer? You're the move Deleter. Okay, I don't care about the move Deleter, I don't think. No, I'm pretty sure we don't care about the move Deleter. Move Rememberer, though. That could be impactful, actually. Everybody calls me the Madam Reminder. I know every move the Pokemon can learn while they're leveling up, and I can make them remember those moves if you have a Heart Scale. Have I found a randomized Heart Scale yet? Waiting for Pokemon needs to remember a move, bring me a Heart Scale. No. Well, that's unfortunate. We've made it pretty far into the game. If we don't have one now, I don't think we're gonna be getting one. It's not very likely, you know? There's maybe one at a shop somewhere that we went through that I might have forgotten about, but still. Either way, encounter time. I do believe Mamoswine should be here, right? Because we did all of that stuff. Route 17 should be new stuff. On the back of a Mamoswine, you can smash any rocks in your way. That is the plan. Ahoy there, trainer. Shortly after you headed off to Frost Cavern, don't remind me, Mamoswine came back. Did something happen over there? Don't remind me. Don't make me think of it. Are they trying to use a bomb snow as some kind of energy source? I wonder if that's the same bomb snow as the one that our Mamoswine is friends with. See, a few years back, an Abomasnow came into town carrying a Mamoswine that was all beat up and injured from something. Carrying a Mamoswine. That's impressive just there. You could just stop the sentence there and I'd be like, damn, I'm glad I saved him. Because he could probably beat me up if he didn't. If he was like, hey, you're an enemy too, I'd be scared. Wonder if Mamoswine was worried about his pal. Trainer, you should ride on Mamoswine's back to the other side. Deep snow and all the rocks along the path are nothing against Mamoswine's strength. Okay. Mamoswine, I would like to go ahead and get an encounter. So I guess we want Pickle in front? Pickle, are you choice banded right now? I don't remember what you're holding currently. You are Shellbelt. That's fine. It's fine. We can find a wave with that, which is realistically how I want to start the encounter. And we will see what our encounter is going to be for Route 17. Oh. That's really bad. I was trying to think of a single way that I could spin this into positive, and I was like, well, at least Mantine... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. We would need a Remoraid in our party. We didn't get a Remoraid by chance that I forgot about, did we? Because I'll be honest, even if I caught a Remoraid... Okay, I don't know if I want to Thunderbolt it. I'll at least catch it. Even if we caught a Remoraid, there is no way in hell I would remember the fact that we caught a Remoraid. That would have gone completely out of my mind immediately. Takedown, that's fine. I probably can't weaken you with anything, so it needs to recoil itself and hail itself down anyway. Recoil and hail hitting it. I hope that we can actually catch this in a respectable amount of Pokeballs. I don't know its catch rate. I do know that I want it in a Great Ball for color coordination, though, because it has 2 red spots on its back, and the Great Ball has 2 red lines. That's actually pretty good. No, I need this, actually. Wait, hold on. Wait, I need this encounter. Hold on, this is entertaining to me now. Suddenly, there's a minigame that I can play where I can try and catch it in these 4 balls, and it becomes a more interesting encounter. But I have no idea if we have a Remoraid or not. I'm sure someone remembers better than I do my Pokemon in the box. Wow, I said that sentence the wrong way around. I'm sure someone remembers my Pokemon in the box better than I do. How I managed to say that sentence completely upside down, I don't know. But the Australian in me or something must have came out. That was crazy. Do we have any way of weakening you? Nightshade. Yes. Yes, we do. We have Nightshade. We can still try and get it in the Great Ball. The reason why I'm okay with doing this, despite it taking up realistically some of our, Pokeball uses that we could throw Pokeballs in while the hail whittles it down, is because, quite simply, I don't care about this man-type. I know. Crazy. Bold statement. Wild. But I do not care about this man-type. That's a better amount of HP to try and catch it at, actually. I get the feeling its catch rate is really difficult to capture, because I feel like I've caught this Pokemon before and struggled with it. Whether it was in another Nuzlocke, or if it was just while I was trying to fill out the decks in a game, I don't know. But I feel like, I think it might have been Legends Arceus, actually. I feel like I remember this being just a pain to catch. And so far, that seems to be true. We have 1 more Great Ball. If I don't get this in a Great Ball, I'm actually going to be a little bit sad. Please, Mantine. The Great Ball calls to you with the color coordination. You filth. It dies. It dies. It's dying. I don't appreciate this. It betrayed me. It's going to die. I don't care if we have a Remoraid. I have no interest in checking. It needs to die. It's getting Silver Winded out of spite. Because it's my weakest move that can hit it with, and it's still gonna die to it. It didn't die to it because it's a Mantine. That's crazy special offense. It's gonna die to hail. I'm gonna let this thing get pelted by giant chunks of hail as its death. That's right. I don't care. I don't care. At this point, encounters mean a lot less, unless they're a very good encounter. Early on, you want every encounter that you can to try and fill out your team. At this point, it's really not that impactful if we have a Mantike or not. Water types are nice, but like I said, it can't evolve, so probably not gonna be useful. Why is there 2 boulders here? Is there a hidden item? A hidden item sensors. Tingle. Oh. They should not have tingled. There was no reason for any tingling whatsoever, apparently, which does hurt my feelings. They tingle here, though. A Tyranitarite. Okay. Okay. I think that's new at least. That is a unique pickup. I do appreciate that. And also some black glasses. Okay. Cool. Cool. I don't know if we already had black glasses randomized. I feel like we've seen a lot of duplicates in this playthrough. Specifically with Megastones, because I don't know if there's just a way to get, you know, extra Megastones in the game normally, if there's like just a lot of duplicates in the game as is. I actually have no idea, but there's been a lot of duplicates either way. I don't know what it is about X and Y in particular that the randomizer decides, hey, have all these duplicates. I feel like most other games are pretty one-to-one in the randomizer, but something about this game makes it duplicate. Macago, you would have technically been a dupe, so we did in fact start with Slugmanuts. I have not forgotten. While we go ahead and get through this route nice and slowly though, I do want to get into question of the day, because this one is potentially a long one. For anyone that was not aware, this past weekend, there was a lot of game showcases. Like, a lot of game showcases. Just every day, several hours a day, there was like the Xbox Games Showcase that showed like new Gears of War, the prequel, and a bunch of other things. And there was also the PC Gaming Showcase. There's the Steam Next Fest going on. There's a lot of game stuff happening right now. And I want to know what games have caught your eye from all of these events over the past few days. If you haven't seen the events, I actually recommend checking out a good few of them. The Xbox Showcase was surprisingly good, actually, which I haven't played on my Xbox in a long time, so I was surprised at that one. But I ended up wishlisting quite a few games. I think the two that interested me the most, I'm going with two because I couldn't decide on just one. First of all, Anotria. That was a Souls-like, and I like my Souls-like games. That's why I'm eagerly counting down the days until the Elden Ring DLC. 9.5 days remain as of this video. I am ready. But Anotria was a Souls-like game that was kind of based in Italy, it seemed like, that looked pretty interesting. So I'm interested in that, and also Expedition 33. I'm going with those two because they are games that I would imagine most of you have not heard of. And they were games that looked really good for considering, you know, they popped out of nowhere to me. I had not heard of either of them until I saw those trailers. They were really good. So I am interested in seeing what trailers you guys were interested in. I just like games at the end of the day. I just like games. You know, there's not really too much more to it. I watched every trailer because I just like games. This is also now going to be my week off. So there should be daily uploads again. Because I know some people love daily uploads. Monday, I had a break day just because work finally finished, and I was like, yay, a day to myself to like catch up on all the game trailers. But yeah, daily uploads should be until at least next Monday, I would assume. Yes, I will even record tomorrow, which will be my birthday. I know, crazy. I'm old. You know what I find interesting? No matter how much scientific progress we make, we may never fully understand everything that happened in the past. Okay, that's nice. You're talking about science and all, and I'm just here like a raccoon. Like, I see someone could be having the most impactful conversation of all time to me about, like, finally discovering life on another planet. And my brain would be like, full raccoon brain, is there goodies in your trash bin? I am actually a rodent in the body of a human. Someone help. Okay. We have made it to Anistar City, though. So, I do believe we have ourselves a rival battle that we can do, and a gym battle. You there. That's me. Hi. Oh, funky music time. I came in place of Dexio to tell you something. There's a person here in Anistar City who knows about the legendary Pokemon. Honestly, the legendary Pokemon can go and suck my... Anyway. Xerneas murdered my Sylveon, and I'm never going to forgive him. Oh, I almost forgot. I brought you some gifts. Put them to good use. Repeat balls in a Nuzlocke, where I have a dupe's claws. Ma'am, I'm upset. You reminded me of Xerneas yet again, which reminded me of my Sylveon, and you went ahead and gave me repeat balls that are useless. That's messed up. I think that's a crime, right? Is that a crime? Side shop? Side shop. My raccoon brain activates. Goodies. What do we have? We have ourselves... Oh! Okay, we're taking Gunk Shot, first of all. Yes, because we talked about Poison Jab, potentially for Xerneas, but Gunk Shot would work too. We have Roar of Time. Roar of Time Zekrom sounds silly, and I want that. We have Quiver Dance. Yes, I want that. Okay, really good TMs, actually. Great TMs. Wonderful TMs. Quiver Dance is especially interesting to me. Gunk Shot. Ooh. Ooh. Well, yes. Yes, I am going to have Gunk Shot on Infernape. That is going to be a fairy counter. I do like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot more than Head Smash. Head Smash lets us hit Bug, don't care, we have a Fire-type move. Flying, don't care, we have a Fire-type move. Ice, don't care, we have a Fire-type move. Yeah, I have no reason to have Head Smash on this. Why'd I even put that on in the first place, to be honest? Probably because it replaced Grappler, and I was like, ooh, it can learn it. But Gunk Shot is a great move for it to learn instead. I'm tempted to put it onto Staraptor, but I'll just have it on that for now. Roar of Time can be learned by a lot of people. Okay. Okay, that's very interesting. Roar of Time Jellicent does sound very funny, but Quiver Dance Jellicent. Okay, Roar of Time can wait. I'm a little bit heartbroken that Jellicent couldn't learn Quiver Dance. Jellicent with Quiver Dance would have been so good. Quiver Dance... Okay, this is a little bit of a stretch, but I just want to know. Quiver Dance Galvantula? Also, did we have a Remoraid? I need to know. I don't remember one. I did not. I have a Celio and a Barboach. I was probably thinking of the Barboach. I was definitely thinking of the Barboach that made me think, do we have a Remoraid? But yeah, okay. Quiver Dance is interesting because we actually have a Butterfree and a Beautifly that I think will be able to learn it for sure. But the one that really interests me... The two that really interest me are Kyurem and Galvantula. Because if Kyurem can get Roar of Time and Quiver Dance, we might have to make more team changes. Galvantula can learn Quiver Dance. Okay, first of all, that's really good. That's really good, actually. That's a very, very, very good Pokemon. I really like that. Am I right in thinking that we had Compound Ice Thunder? I feel like we must have been right in thinking we had Compound Ice Thunder, so I can get rid of Electro Web. Even if not, then we have other Electric-type moves that will learn as it levels up, I'm sure. So we can get rid of... Well, we can get a Fury Cutter. We're not going to use up physical moves. So yes. Yes to Quiver Dance, first of all. Can it learn Roar of Time? It can't. But Kyurem can. Kyurem can. Again, we might not even end up using these Pokemon, but at the moment, I just want to do these while they're, like, fresh in my mind, because I just picked up these TMs. I'm never going to use Slash when I have, like, Dragon Breath and stuff, so we may as well learn Roar of Time. Flash Cannon Galvantula. Interesting. Power. What other moves do we have? Minimize. We can have Quiver Dance and Minimize. Disgusting. Actually disgusting. Surf Galvantula is also very interesting with Quiver Dances up. I actually like that. I like that a lot. I like that way more than I should. Man, I'm gonna be honest. This Galvantula is looking really strong. That's looking very strong in terms of moveset and stuff. That's looking great. And it can learn Glaciate. Galvantula can learn everything. It can learn Surf Glaciate. And Surf Glaciate. It can't learn Giga Drain, unfortunately, so you can't do Quiver Dance Giga Drain shenanigans. You can get Hyperspace Hole. It can get Silver Wind, which is Quiver Dance boosted, which makes it better than Bug Bite. I'm just saying, this moveset. That's a pretty good moveset. Glaciate is an option over Silver Wind if we decide that we want, you know, the water and ice type hit everything for neutral type stab. Again, I'm not putting it onto the team right now. It's just a level 25, but that is very strong. That Galvantula is so strong. Is it stronger than Zekrom? Honestly, maybe. It might be. There is definitely an argument to be made that that thing could sweep any gym. So, we'll see. I may not be able to share my love with you, but I can certainly share some TMs. Here, have this. Wing Attack. Okay, that's not the same as the 3 that I just picked up, that's for sure. Oh. Can't share any more with you during this time of day. Come back tomorrow during another time. I will try to remember to do that. I will try and remember to do that. I might forget. I will try to remember to do that. But now, let's go ahead and see what our rival has going on and get ourselves a rival battle going. So we have not really done much battling today. We have, in fact, just messed around. I'm going to lead with Infernape. That might be a bad idea. I remember you in particular. Yeah, you do the memory stuff to know the memories of your Pokemon that fight in gyms. This is the only thing I remember in Anistar City every time. I just remember her. I don't know why, but I just remember her. Rival battle time. Carlos. That's me. Guys, that's me. Let me show you how much stronger I am. I did say we were going to be rivals back in that cafe in Lumio City after all. Go ahead. Go ahead. Show Xerneas. I want to gunk shot it. Mew. That's not the same thing. It started a little bit when Mew came out. The game was surprised. It was like, who's this? Okay. Okay. Scary. Scary. We're not staying in on that because, you know, psychic. We probably just go to Pringles. Not really going to think too hard about that one. Just going to go to Pringles, hit it with the Ominous Wind. Barrier gets set up. That's okay. That's okay. It's going to take us a few turns to get through this anyway, and by then, I mean, I was thinking it set up Reflect. Whoops. It boosted its, you know, special defense. It boosted its physical defense. We're hitting it on the special side. Sorry, my brain rot. Like I said, I'm a rodent in the body of a human right now. All I can think of is goodies in people's trash bins. This is not my fault. Shadow Force? No. 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 Regigigas, buddy, I'm gonna need you to come out here and immune that, because I don't trust that. I don't like what just happened. Slow Star's gonna activate, that's fine. I'm gonna click Confuse Ray on this turn. Yeah, I'm gonna confuse it, and we'll see what it does. Metronome, okay. Explode, it'd be funny. Searing Shot, okay, Victini. Alright, calm down. Not too much damage, though. That's respectable. We do get burnt, which isn't fun. You know, Regigigas has enough crippling it already. It doesn't need to be at a quarter of its attack. That's just mean. But it's fine. We confused it. We can swap back to Jellicent now. And let's hope that there's no more randomized Phantom Forcing or Shadow Forcing. Whichever one it went for. They're the same move, let's be real. Please don't Metronome. Use Barrier again. Or hit yourself, that's fine. Okay, good. Good. We are okay with that. We go for Ominous Wind. Another hit. Metronome, don't you dare. Hydro Cannon. Thank you! I appreciate the heal attempt. What a kind maneuver you've gone for. Ominous Wind did not do great damage, but that's fine. That's fine. Hit yourself. Nope, Metronome. I don't like that move. Please explode, though, because it'd be funny because I want a Ghost type. Reversal. Also doesn't affect me. Thinking about it, you know, I didn't really take into consideration the fact that this Jellicent is immune to water, normal, and fighting. That's 3 immunities. That's actually just really strong outright. That's very good. Metronome, no Power Whip shenanigans. Final Gambit, again, fighting type move. Doesn't really, it's more of a status move in my opinion, because it like, you down yourself and then whatever HP remaining hits the opponent. It's kind of like a status move, but whatever. Do we want to learn Hex? Considering we don't have Will-O-Wisp, I don't think there's any reason to. I would rather go for the Ominous Wind boost, as low chance as it is, than go with Hex with no bonus. We do have Thunder Wave on Zekrom, so if we were to paralyze something and then swap, we could get the bonus, but that requires me to use 2 different Pokemon, and I don't think we're going to do that very often. I would also rather keep Silver Wind because it's funny, and I could get the boosts. So we're going to keep with Ominous Wind for now. If we get Shadow Ball at any point, I would replace that. Why am I messing this up? My Raccoon Brain. There we go. Okay, I actually had to read for a second rather than just try and like do it on instinct. Malamar comes out. No. No, I know I talked about Silver Wind, but no. No, we're not Silver Winding that right now. What we're going to do... I would love to hit this with a bug type move, but what we're going to do is we're going to go to... Honestly, Malamar scares me, so I'm going to go to Zekrom. Yeah, I'm bringing out the big guns for Malamar of all things. I know, crazy, but it is level 46, and I don't know if it has Contrary Superpower in its, like, level up moveset. I don't know if it's even a hidden ability or a normal ability. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know much about Malamar. As crazy as that may seem to some of you Malamar enthusiasts out there, I don't know much about this Pokemon. I don't know which its normal ability is and which its hidden ability is. I do know that Dragon Claw did half, which I'm okay with. But yeah, the idea of it getting like a superpower attack defense boost up did scare me, so I figured I would just go and hit it hard where it hurts quickly before that came out, rather than go to like Infernape or Staraptor. I mean, they would have been fine, I think. Staraptor would have intimidated, but I just wanted to be nice and safe. Salamence. My safety is in shambles. Salamence is faster than me for sure. We're also a negative speed nature. We have an ice type. However, Salamence gets some fire type moves on level up, and that does scare me. It does scare me a lot. I do think that Sprinkles is probably our switch in regardless. Right? I mean, we could Intimidate it with Pretzel. Intimidate would help. However, I don't want to go into Pretzel and then get, like, blasted with Dragon Pulse or Draco Meteor. Again, the first thing that comes to my mind when I see certain Pokemon is I just think of their competitive movesets, and that's what I'm thinking of for Salamence. I know it doesn't have Draco Meteor, but in my mind, that's what's there. So I'm going to go to Sprinkles because I don't want Staraptor to get bonked. I'm also terrified of a Fire-type move, though, but the only move that I think it has this early would be Ember. And I think we live a 4-time super effective Ember just fine, because it's Ember. Protect. That's a fine first turn. That's absolutely A-okay. Lets us Mega Evolve. There is no way an Ice Shard KOs, right? Surely there's no way an Ice Shard KOs. I don't think there's a downside to going for it, though. Best case scenario, we crit KO somehow. Worst case scenario, we were going second anyway, and the second one does KO, so I think we'll find Ice Shard regardless. At the very least, we get damage on it if, you know, Flamethrower does come out, I suppose. So this is probably the smartest play. It's just a little bit scary. It's just a little bit scary. Can we annihilate you in one hit? Moment of truth? Very close, actually. Dragon Breath, that's okay. I'm okay with Dragon Breath. Please no Paralyze. No Paralyze. Hail takes out. Pretty good, actually. Pretty good damage. It's a good damage check for future reference to know how much Ice Shard was doing. Fletchinder, stop bringing out Pokemon with type effectiveness against mine. Stop playing correctly. This is rude. We go to Pringles, because, you know, normal type moves aren't going to hit us, fire type moves are resisted, and we're going to surf it. To be fair, Serena is playing the game correctly, I suppose. That Acrobatics did actually do a decent bit of damage. I assume that is no held item, which was slightly scary. I think we're in crit range, which is pretty scary, actually. I'm gonna see if it goes for anything different this turn, just out of curiosity. Because that did seem like crit range after the hail damage. It's the downside of having this Abomasnow. It's like, hail is great and all, but sometimes I really don't want hail on my team. That did 55 damage. Okay. We should live a crit. I don't like saying those words. I really don't. But we should live a crit. And we should live the hail after as well. Maybe? The hail after would be a close call. I don't love that. But also, it seems like it's just going to go for Acrobatics. It seems like she's actually playing with smart AI, so we're surfing. We could go into something to sponge the Acrobatics like Zekrom, but, you know, I can't just go, hey, I'm going to use Zekrom for everything. We do take it out just fine. It did not crit, thankfully, because the crit would have actually made it very scary. Hail stops. I could have just healed one more turn and waited for the hail to stop. I could have. That's true. That's true. Definitely could have done that. I'm going to go ahead and intimidate this thing with my Staraptor, because I feel like this thing needs to know True Fear. from the true fear that it is giving me, the trainer, behind them, this Zigzagoon scares me. So, bestow. He tried to give me a gift. I'm close combating. Like, part of me is like, but what about a focus sash? But that's, I'm overthinking things, right? Okay, I was overthinking things. We're fine. Okay. Part of me was like, but the focus sash, reversal, double edge, you don't know. Am I just not good enough to bring out the best of my Pokemon? Hey, you learned your type matchup, Serena. That's something. I'm proud of you, Serena. Good job. My Pokemon are so much stronger now, but you and your Pokemon are still one step ahead of us. Anyway, I'll heal your Pokemon. Here. You and your Pokemon are good enough to beat the gym leader. Go for it. I am very tempted to go and replace Zekrom with the Galvantula before this gym. I am very tempted. I will give that some thought, for sure. Also, if anyone would like to see Galvantula, if we have any, like, crazy Galvantula enthusiasts, let me know. Let me know. We'll see. We'll see. For right now, though, I think that's where we're going to wrap things up. Next episode, we will enter the gym. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye.